news from Noida, and there you can see action being taken against the illegal construction made by politician Shrikant Tyagi, who was seen on video abusing a resident of this Omax Housing Society in Noida. He is currently on the run after that video went viral. The BJP has distanced itself from Shrikant Tyagi, who claimed to be a member of the BJP's Kisan Morcha. He also had many pictures posted with the BJP top leaders. However, the BJP has said he is not their leader. And now you can see action being taken against the illegal construction done by Shrikant Tyagi at this Noida complex. Last night, his supporters mobbed the housing society, demanding the address of the woman who had challenged Shrikant Tyagi and the encroachments that he had made in this housing society. So the politician, after abusing his power, he's now on the run. And the Noida administration showing that it's determined, it means business and taking action against that illegal construction. Let's go across to NDTV's Akshay for more. And Akshay, so the Noida authorities really trying to show, that they're going to take action against Shrikant Tyagi. There's been a huge amount of criticism about how he's not been found till now. The police claims it's raiding places. And this encroachment or these illegal construction was the reason for this entire dispute in the complex.
Well, Gargi, yes, this seems an action, or rather optics, by the authorities of Noida. We saw that earlier the commissioner of Noida, along with the district magistrate, had reached the Grand Omax Society where Shrikant Tyagi lives. And right now, after inspecting the place, it seems that some action is being taken as far as removing the illegal encroachment by Shrikant Tyagi is concerned. Not very significant. Now there are some construction that Shrikant Tyagi had done that was illegal, that was out of his own area of the flat that was his property. So some kind of action, and this clearly is a messaging that Shrikant Tyagi, while remains on a run, the Noida authorities won't be lax just because he claims to be from the ruling party of UP. Now, the question also remains is that how come he was allowed to construct these illegal encroachments in the first place? But that is a question that needs to be answered by the authorities. The second thing that is a big question on the UP police is that so far it has been some time that the entire incident, the entire controversy in Noida's Grand Omax Society took place, where Shrikant Tyagi was seen abusing a woman. Then we saw yesterday his supporters, in fact, reaching that particular society, and so far he has not been nabbed. Now that is a big question. We have also seen that this is in fact a show by the UP government that has been boasting its own bulldozer kind of politics, bulldozer model of governance. That we have seen that whenever there have been protests, there have been rather riots in the state, the government has taken in fact pride in destroying or rather demolishing the properties of those who were found guilty in those riots and all. So now the action taken against Shrikant Tyagi is also one of the one message by the BJP, BJP that is in fact ruling the government in the state of Uttar Pradesh, that Shrikant Tyagi, despite of his claim that he is from the BJP, action will be taken against anybody who is in fact breaking the law. So that is one messaging that is coming. Whether Shrikant Tyagi will surrender, whether he will be nabbed by the police, or whether he will continue to stay on run, that remains to be seen. But from UP police, we are getting to know that there are raids being taken out in several places across the state as far as finding him is finding the accused in that entire controversy is concerned.
That's right, Akshay. In fact, our colleague Mukesh is also reporting that an SHO has been suspended now after these raids are taking place, and Shrikant Tyagi has not been found so far. And and what happened yesterday was also completely outrageous, that you had these 15 goons entering this housing society, very threateningly asking for the name and address of the woman who, they felt that she was the one who had had taken on their leader, and she's the one who was challenging him on that video, and led to this entire issue, this dispute, and it becoming such a huge story. So that too was something, that was quite outrageous. And the fact that the police was seen not really taking action against those men, but they're just, the video we're playing Akshay on the screens, and they're just standing between the residents and the goons and, trying to calm the residents down.
Well, that is the biggest concern, in fact, Gargi. That goes on to show that what kind of fearlessness is there as far as Shrikant Tyagi and his supporters are concerned. This clearly was a threat that was made by the supporters of Shrikant Tyagi, and it couldn't have been done without him getting to know about the action that his supporters were taking. So clearly there is some role of Shrikant Tyagi in his supporters going to that society, and police not taking action immediately against those goons who were there, who were asking for the contact and the address of that lady who was abused by Shrikant Tyagi. That goes on to show that somewhere the police that was in fact in charge of providing security to that woman who already remains under threat from the supporters of Shrikant Tyagi. That goes on to show that what kind of failure was there as far as maintaining law and order is concerned, knowing that the leader of these goons was already on the run, and openly threatening of the lady clearly goes on to show that there is not just fearlessness in the supporters of Shrikant Tyagi, but they also knew that police will not be taking any action despite of them going and openly threatening a woman and asking for her details of personal details, be it contact details or address.